Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Last time we fought a bunch of... It wasn't really a boss rush because there was stuff in between them. We revisited some of the earlier bosses that we fought in the game. In, like, miniature abridged versions of their original dungeons. And, that unlocked this big old door, and I was expecting that there would be, like, Ganondorf behind it, but so far there's just another long flight of stairs up to another door, so... we might have to wait on that a little bit. It's either going to be, like, immediately Ganondorf, or there's going to be, like, an entire separate dungeon after this. And I wouldn't be entirely surprised if it was the latter. What is this? Okay. We've got another room, 4 doors radiating off the center, some sort of weird magical glowing pad in the middle. Let me go and assume that there's going to be some other kind of shenanigans past this point. What are you doing? Let me actually sit a little bit farther back in my chair. What is it? Alright, I forgot that whoever this is still has my phone number. You must well remember the appearance of this room. The shape of the floor, the number of items hanging from the walls, such things are the keys to solving the riddles that lie ahead. Oh, it's gonna be one of those types of levels. Alright, got it. So, it's a horseshoe shape. There's a tombstone and a torch on the left. There are... Let me see. Am I gonna have to remember, like, the arrangement of burning things up there? Because if I am, I'm probably gonna want to write this down. Is there actually, like, anything past this? Or is this just a room? Alright, I'm at full health. If I fall down here, is that gonna be death or is that gonna be something? That looks like death. Okay. Oh, wait, it wasn't death. What are you doing? Okay. You are the tennis ball guy, I think. How did I play tennis again? Was it just like... was it just hitting the ball with the sword? I think I hit you with something. I couldn't really see what it was because it mostly happened off screen. Alright, that one hit me. What if I, be a little more careful with that? I remember liking the tennis boss. Alright, we both took a hit on that one. I'm taking a lot of damage from these magical energy things. Alright. Spectral ghost things. That's definitely new. Do I have to guess the real one? This feels like a game of guess the real one. Did I actually get you that time? Can I have your big spectral sword? I can have your big spectral sword. Okay. I have the sudden realization that... am I gonna have to remember which door I came from? I probably am, aren't I? Okay, so that was weird. I'm going to smash some stuff just in case I find some health or something like that. That was weird. Don't know entirely what... I don't know entirely what was with that message that said I had to pay attention to the layout of that room, unless there was going to be, like... more rooms up ahead that sort of look like it. I remember in Breath of the Wild, there was one pair of shrines that I quite liked that was like, there were 2 block pushing puzzles and you had to figure out the correct arrangement of where to place the blocks, and the correct answer was, I think they were called like Twin Towers or Twin Peaks or something like that. The correct arrangement was... like, the default arrangement of the other ones. And I'm realizing now what exactly I had to do here. I think I am going to want to write this down. Alright. Let me go back into the other room. And I'm going to just take a couple of minutes and write down... you're going to tell me the same thing. I'm going to write down the configuration of the torches up there. Right, so what I noticed upon writing this down is that there are different different numbers of torches lit. I also wrote down the pattern just in case that's relevant, but like this one, that one's got 2 torches lit, and there seems to be a symbol that I think indicates the, as I've been calling it, the centipede. This one over here has 4, and that is the flower thing. This one over here is 1, that's the sandworm. And this last one over here is 3, and that's going to be the ghosty. And I wrote all that down. I did have the idea that maybe I've got to like hit them in a certain order. The torches in the other room in a certain order, but that didn't seem to work. I tried doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I tried doing 4, 3, 2, 1. That didn't seem to work. When I walked in, the talking boat called me on the phone and has been telling me to like, oh, I can talk to this. Said also to like check the arrangement of the floor. I don't know what that means because I didn't see anything that I could really like make decisions based upon on the floor here or in the other room. The sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. What? That sounds like the spectral guys that I was playing tennis with a little while ago. There's not gonna be any other one of those in here, are there? I think this just looked like, oh, I guess it looks like I can swim out this way. Maybe there's something out here? No, that's an invisible wall. So that I don't waste arrows, can I like do this?
Hey.
That one tombstone and the other one made it sound like the tennis guy that I fought when I jumped down the hole is going to be relevant. Should I go down there again and check the other doors down there? Okay, I didn't have to play tennis that time. What did it specifically say? Like, the spectral assistance will be your guide or something like that? Do I have to carry around the sword? So there's 4 doors. I think this is the one I was facing when I came in. But other than that, they all do seem to be kind of identical. I don't see any other indications. All of the doors, I think, have Ganondorf's ugly face on them. So it's not like go through one door, then go through another, then another, or anything like that. The sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. It specifically called out the hilts. And when I jump down here again, nothing appears. Oh, now you want to play tennis. But you're purple this time. You were like, you're blue this time. You were like purple the last time. So, that tennis match could have gone better. It admittedly probably was still better than when I play tennis in real life, but the sword hilts. Not like the direction that the sword hilt is pointing, is it? That would be very silly. Really? That can't be it. I could use some healing if you guys don't mind. Which way is it gonna fall? It's gonna fall this way. This would be the most literal interpretation of that tombstone ever if this actually, like... This appears to be the answer. I can't believe this game sometimes. Alright, well... I actually got through that one without taking any damage. You're gonna fall this way. This is not what I expected to have to do when I started recording this morning. Or this afternoon, I guess. Alright. You seem to be making noises. That just went straight over my head. The game seems to be making noises like I'm doing the right thing, so I guess we'll keep doing it. Ow. Alright, I'm down to 1 health. I would like to not have to go through this whole thing again. Alright, we're not going to play that version of tennis because that version of tennis is long and usually ends in me getting killed. Come on, just do the purple one. And I died. Oh, you know what I probably should have done is I do have those potions that I probably should have been using. Forgot about that. Alright, I don't actually know how many rooms I've been through. I've actually just been running from room to room just guessing. And it hasn't teleported me back to the beginning yet. So I'm assuming I'm doing something right. Boink. That is very satisfying when you get it off correctly. Alright, can you imagine, like, how things must have gone down in, like, the planning meeting when they were working on this game? And they were like, yeah, let's just make the answer to this puzzle the direction that the sword happens to fall in. You know, the thing that would be otherwise just physically driven. Alright, that one was a little more annoying. That's going this way. How many of these rooms are there? Alright, I'm on like 1 health. Let me just go and use that red potion. I don't remember what this is. I think it's just like a couple of hearts. Oh, it's a full heal. Alright, so it's not... It wasn't the soup elixir or whatever Grandma gave me, but I will take it. Alright, where's the next one bringing us? Here? Okay, this room looks different. Let's see. Whatever you are, I don't know if you were the real one or not, but that actually kind of did a lot of damage to me. Timing that is a little hard when you're standing right in front of it, because it does speed up over time. Although, if I could properly measure the acceleration... There we go! Alright, if I could properly measure the acceleration, I should be able to, Yeah, there's only one door in here, thanks. I should be able to, like, figure out exactly when to mash the button. Okay! That was interesting. And there's a giant spiky chest in here. Please tell me I'm gonna get, like, a piece of heart or something. I know I said before I came in here that, like, alright, light arrow. Okay. So we've got fire, we've got ice, and we've got light. I know I said when I came in here that, like, I wasn't that worried about my like level of health, and I didn't feel like going after all the health extensions and everything. But maybe that wouldn't have been a terrible idea. Oh great, I've gotta do some of these things again. So if we remember our first rule of the Legend of Zelda games, which is that like the tool that you picked up most recently is usually the one that you need to use next. Let's see, several game overs on from where we are. Could you hold still for like 2 seconds? Well, that was dramatic. I could have saved like 20 minutes if I'd remembered the golden rule of Zelda games. Anyway, so that one's pointing towards this door hilariously. I don't know if that's gonna actually be it. All right, it's not gonna be that easy. I can't just go through that door, but now can I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I come back in here, and this certainly seems a little on the nose. Okay, so it's the same rule as the force field outside Hyrule. Alright, well, that was... If I hadn't seen it before, I would probably say that's pretty unexpected, but I think I said that the first time I saw the use of the sword on the force field outside Hyrule, so I don't know if I get to say that twice in a row. What is that? I see a big red spear, which is usually attached to a big ugly stupid, which means that we can just, give you a... little bat around with my Master Sword. We can pick up the Smash Ball, or we can not pick up the Smash Ball. We can pick up the Smash Ball, and all right. Some of those items are like stuck on the wall, but the only ones that I care about is the health. All right. Let's see. What's up these stairs? Are we going to have like a lot more of this? What is that? Oh, that's another one of those. You see, I don't know the names of any of the enemies in this game. I have my own names for a lot of them, like the Alright, doing that definitely makes your armor go away after just like 1 or 2 hits. Like the possessed Roombas are a favorite of mine, those things that are just like the eyes, the big ugly stupids, which are the things that are big and they're ugly and they're stupid. I need a name for these guys. I should think of a name for these guys. I don't know what they really make me think of though. Besides just like, I don't know, if anything, they almost make me think of the Pokemon Golurk. Because they're kind of like, you know, Titan-looking constructions, and it's not entirely clear what they are. But see, up here, there's some more big ugly stupids. And at the end of this, there's a door. All right, that's great, you two. Glad to see that you picked up some more tricks over the course of like 25 hours of gameplay, but you're still not that interesting. And no less big, ugly, or stupid. So let's see, what's up here? I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't really want to stop it now because I feel like, oh, there's 2 of them, cool. I feel like much of what's going to be in this video is going to be cut out because it was kind of yeah, attack your friends, friendly fire. We like friendly fire. It kind of took a long time. It didn't really go anywhere. I need the A button to dodge, not the B button. Yeah. Come on, attack your friend. Today. Didn't give me a... Oh, it was because the one I wasn't targeting? Alright, there we go. Yeah, you need some better teammates or a little bit less clumsy about this whole thing, he says as he gets hit by a sword that's bigger than he is. Alright. I also need to remember the A and the B button because I keep... Alright, you know what? Maybe let me focus on this guy. And if I can make you go screaming. Oh, you picked up another sword? You picked up your friend's sword, I think. Did not give me a chance to dodge there. Do I need to like not move for a certain amount of time before I'm allowed to do that? Wow. Alright, that was 3 in a row. I thought I was starting to get the hold of those. Alright. How about you stop picking swords off the ground? Picking up random swords off the ground? You don't know where they've been. Alright.